Hello, good morning. Hello, Oak. Hello, everyone else that's hanging out. It's good to see you. I'm your favorite snake girl on the internet and general menace to society. My name is Say. Ugh. I overslept a little bit. So, I was originally going to do the future game show today. But because I overslept, we're going to watch the Xbox Game Showcase instead. But first, yapping time. So, Snack Mom invited me out for dinner yesterday. I'm like, sure, it'll get me out of the house for a little bit. So I leave the house. So horrible idea. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish the story. So as I'm leaving to go catch the train to go meet her to go meet Snack Mom for dinner. I'm walking and I walk by one of the houses down the block, and there's just a whole ass mini fridge just sitting on the sidewalk. Like a whole wine cooler size mini fridge with the racks and everything in it. I'm like, this is not going to be here if I wait until I'm on my way back. So I pick it up, haul it back to the house, haul it back upstairs, and now it's sitting in my room next to my computer desk. So now I have my own mini cooler. So now I have my own mini I wouldn't trust it. Oh, I plugged it in yesterday in the living room just to make sure it actually works. And it got cold. Like it's here's the thing, it's like I mostly drink like soda and energy drinks, so like I don't need it to be like frigid cold. As long as it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm fine. As long as it's like 40 degrees or 5 Fahrenheit or 5 Celsius, I'm good. Like I don't need it to be like frigid. Probably go out and buy like a fridge thermometer and just make sure that's in there so that I can actually keep track of the temperature. Probably what happened was the people that were getting rid of it just hose that thing down with Lysol and bleach. Oh yeah, I'm gonna clean the shit out of it later, but I wanted to make sure it actually works before I take that time to do it. I didn't know rare drops were a thing IRL. Yeah, right? Like a whole ass like mini fridge, and now it's mine. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe that down probably this week, like tomorrow morning maybe. Anyway, that's the story I wanted to tell. That's the story I wanted to tell at the top of stream, because I thought it was really funny, and I thought y'all would find it funny, or at least find it interesting. I love you, Suze, but we've got stuff to do. All right. So if you like the picture of a guy with a guitar fighting birds, it's funny. Yeah, like I just want you to imagine me walking down the street and there's just a mini fridge on the curb. Like it was next to a big box of stuff that said free, so I assumed that it still worked. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken the time to like haul it home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna wipe this thing down probably tomorrow night, probably tonight or tomorrow. Just cause, yeah, like if it's been sitting outside for like all day, it's probably got a bunch of dust and dirt in it. I never really think about how many rating systems there are in the world. It's quite fortunate that it didn't trigger a side event with another person who wanted it. I'm not looking to be part of a Yakuza sub story because I cannot fight.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and
Wasn't looking away when I heard this in the Dot Warframe.
my heart and red.
Yeah.
Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you.
Obsidian, okay. I'm curious now.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
Yo, what? Outer Worlds 2?
By capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned after the showcase.
It should go without saying from the title, but please don't spoil anything in the video. Outer Worlds 2. Yeah. Huh.
World premiere.
Okay.
Babe, what's wrong?
What the
I'm
hell?
sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. Humanzapro.
Alright, the skating movement on this is kind of interesting. I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge so I can hear myself talk. And so that y'all can hear me talk.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Ion Life. Alright. I still haven't played the first one. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Xbox. Most of this is going to be coming to PC as well. The sequel to the one game where Marty voiced a gun? I think so. I think that one was Ion Life. So that's kind of why I wanted to watch this over like State of Play. Most of the stuff in State of Play is, I would assume, PS5 exclusive. Whereas probably almost everything in this is going to be coming to Steam. At minimum. If not Steam and Epic.
World premiere.
Okay. Ooh, the canals of Venice. Ooh. Coliseum. Stop! You violated the law. Hi, Avarice. Assassin's Creed. I'm getting the vibe of Assassin's Creed. Resonance. Plague Tale Legacy. I want to start by how stupid this looks. Like, unfortunately, like, I know they're going for, like, ergonomics, but the reason the Switch controller works is because the Joy-Cons are designed so that, like, the shoulder button area rests on your fingers. You know, if you're not actively using L and R, which you're usually not, almost everything mapped to L and R on the Switch controller is also mapped to ZL and ZR. So you're almost never using those. And that causes that area to rest on your fingers, and it's a very ergonomic design. So the problem is adding those little clump things is really not that ergonomic design, which is a shame because the Xbox One controller is one of the best designed controllers on the market. Um it reminds me of the GameCube keyboard, and I'm actually going to show you what that abomination looked like. It was used for 2 games, for I think 1 game. Here we go. Open image in new tab. Here we go. It was used in, I think, for 1 game, Phantasy Star Online. That was it. That's what it makes me think of. That's what the little side things make me think of. And that's not good. That's not a good first impression. Oh, it was a fantastic controller for PSO. The problem is that hyper specialized controllers like that generally don't age well, and the form factor of the GameCube controller is not great. It was actually my primary. It's why I haven't touched my Wii U in so long. It's because I hate handling the Wii U gamepad. Because the Wii U gamepad is too big for my hands. I have tiny. You guys have seen my hands when I do hand cam. I have tiny little woman hands. That's an actual description by one of my friends back home in New Mexico. Say, you have tiny little woman hands. I literally have tiny little hands. Little baby hands. Yeah. No, like, genuinely, I have, like, really small hands, generally speaking. So for me, like, form factor of a handheld is extremely important. It's so important for me. And I feel like, because how are you going to hold it? Because if everything is up top, how are you supposed to hold it? Like this, where it can slip out? Where it can just slip out of your hands? Like, these actually interfere with the ergonomics of the controller, of the system. And that's not good. It's not going to be as bad as the N64 controller. That's still one of the worst controllers I've ever held, and I think it's always going to have that title. But this is going to be up there. because of the poor ergonomics. Also, like, what is with these angled side? What is with these angled corners? Like, that's the other really nice thing about the Switch Joy-Cons is the rounded corners. And Nintendo has just generally learned this lesson since the NES is that um corners on the controller need to be rounded so that they're not poking into the player's hands. You know, because that will make them uncomfortable over time. This is not as bad as the NES controller, but I can absolutely see it being a problem for long sessions if you have like big hands. But for me, like why are the face buttons way up? I mean, the face buttons are up here on the Switch, but on this side, like why is the D-pad up here? Why isn't it down here? Why aren't the D-pad like the ergonomics of the Joy-Con? Like let me bring up the Joy-Con. Switch 1 Joy-Con. Here we go. No, I don't want to buy one. Because my Switch is on its last legs anyway. And I'm just waiting out all these stock issues. Okay, can't really see that. Do I have like a better... There we go. Okay. So, I want you to imagine the way you hold the Joy-Cons and the way you generally hold a controller, right? The way you hold this, your thumb is on the analog stick, and you can move it down to the D-pad if you need to. Same thing with the yellow one here. Your thumb is likely right over the face buttons, and you can switch it down to the right analog stick if you need to, and you can slide your hand down just a little bit just to get to the screenshot button. Everything is within reach in the natural way that you hold a controller. I don't know why they mostly departed from their normal... That's what they tried to do, actually. They tried to bring in their normal control setup to a Switch style handheld, but didn't really adapt it for it. That's that's what it is. That's what's bugging me about this. Like they spent so much extra space here on the speakers. Like, is the speakers really going to be that good? Also, I don't want to hear anyone that complained about the fucking price of the Switch 2 when this is like $700. Market. This is going to be like $700. It just doesn't look ergonomically sound to me. That's brutal, by the way. Putting Silksong footage in the video for this. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's that's fucked up. Considering Silksong isn't even out. It doesn't even have an actual release date. People will wait ages for that. Hololive Silksong. I'd play Hololive Silksong. Hollow Knight Silksong. Currently has a release window of 2025. It is June 11th. With impulse triggers. This is an Xbox called Xbox. Looks inside, not a box. Velatro, Jesus. I've heard really good things about Expedition 33, and the few streams I've been able to catch of it, it looks really good. I feel like I would probably enjoy it, but I'm already tied up with two really long games, and I don't want to add a third. But putting Silksong on here, what the fuck, man? I'm not a Hollow Knight stan, but I know like all the memes and everything behind like, oh, Silksong's never coming out. Silksong's delayed.
At Xbox, we strive to put the player first. And that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the
So it's not delayed, but you'll see. I'm worried that it's gonna be bad. Because that's what happened with Doom Eternal. It was in development hell for 16 years, and then it came out and it wasn't good. So Xbox's problem has never been its hardware. It's always had really good tech in it. Like it's had like top of the line tech. No one has ever questioned that. The problem with Xbox is it doesn't sell in Japan. It just doesn't sell. It never has. Japan has always been the worst market for Xbox. And I pretty much confirmed it when I went this year. I saw nothing for Xbox. It was all Nintendo, mobile, Sony, like all like big Japanese devs. They just do not want Xbox at all in Japan. And that has always killed Xbox. The fact that they are still doing stuff, doing anything related to hardware is nothing short of a miracle. Because I would have quit years ago when I saw that we consistently are having poor sales in a major market. No, it's something in this presentation. Oh no.
industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single store or tied to one device. The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire library, including all the Windows PC game stores, from Xbox and Battle.net to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft Connect. And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong will be available at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on...
Is that what we were talking about, Avarice? Is that what you meant? That they dead ass announced hardware? I mean, I'm not even tech literate. And all I heard from her is a bunch of buzzwords. That's not it. Oh, Jesus. Like, I'm not even tech literate, and all the last, like, minute of this presentation was just buzzwords. It's about an hour in. Oh, God. And we're at 10 minutes, and I've gone on, like, 3 Stunlock rants. Yeah, this is not going to be good. Because you've tied your launch now to a hotly anticipated game that has a vague launch window halfway through its vague launch window. That should not be your world premiere of your hardware. If you are debuting your hardware, you need to have a firm release date for it. You need to be able to confidently say, this will be available on this day. I'm also called weird for saying I don't want a Steam Deck because it lacks parity, but if I'm buying dedicated hardware, everything should run on it. Yeah, that's honestly true. And I get it. The Switch 1 is underpowered. Like, I get it. It's 8-year-old hardware. Like, what do you want from people? It's 8-year-old hardware. My laptop from fucking 8 years ago doesn't run shit. That's why I gave it away. That's why I gave that laptop away. Like, it doesn't run shit anymore. I held one movie night with it and it was a fucking disaster. But I wouldn't even dare try to run games on it. Even my old laptop that I run now, like, it can still run Yakuza. But I'm getting to the point where I have to turn shit down to run Yakuza. And that means it's time, that's meant it was time to get a new PC. But I'm getting off track. Like, yeah, if you're buying dedicated handheld hardware where one of the big things is remote play, where one of the dedicated things is remote play, um, yeah, like it should be able to run everything in my library. I should be able to grab my Steam Deck, open my library, and bring up what's a random game from my Steam library? Honey Pop, sure. I should be able to grab my Steam Deck, bring up Honey Pop, and be able to play it with no problem. I think Honey Pop is Steam Deck verified, but you get my point. By the way, you've managed to turn 10 minutes into 30 minutes like a true React Andy content creator. Hell yeah. That's the thing about me. Once I get going on something, it's hard to get me to shut up.
The Xbox Ally. We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on any screen. That's why.
That's bullshit. If they wanted me to have a unique experience, they'd have unique IPs that make it worth buying an Xbox for. Xbox has had, what, Gears of War? That's not a marketable IP. Your exclusive experiences should be marketable IPs that make people say, I want to go out and buy a system for that. You know, your Astrobots, your Marios, your Zeldas, your Donkey Kongs, like games like that make you say, I want to go out and buy a Switch 2 so I can play Mario Kart World and listen to EDM Baby Park, because that is absolutely what everybody needed in their life, was EDM Baby Park BGM.
We're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere. Whether you're playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the new Xbox Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass, with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Also, yeah, they have not shown the specs. Like, what are you doing? At least the Switch 2 in its reveal said, hey, we have a 256 gigabyte model. Like, it may not have been like the full specs, but at least the Switch 2 was like, hey, we have a way bigger hard drive. We have a way bigger storage space than the Switch 1. They were truly proud of it. They'd say you'll be able to play anywhere with the same quality as the Xbox Series X. Yeah, like how much quality is sacrificed to be able to play it on handheld? Because the Switch 1 absolutely had to do that, and I have no doubt that the Switch 2 will have to do that. Bandai Namco, okay. Fuck Bandai, but Rebel Wolves. As I say, I'm assuming this is
watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light.
okay. Tracking.
We feared for our lives.
Tracking. Are you okay? There we go.
We should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule. To turn us.
Also, Nightmare, you said I turned 10 minutes into 30 minutes. I just hate when you don't actually tell me anything about what you're advertising. I'm that way with games, too. Like, okay, but what does playing the game actually look like? Hello?
To Game Pass, with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have.
We're at
Any
11
game,
minutes and an
anywhere.
hour now.
And we are giving it our all every day to make this
Okay, to be
vision
fair,
real.
like
But
15
it
minutes
all
of
comes
that
back
was
to the
me
games.
getting set up.
From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core 6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
It was Eternal Strands. Oh. Man, we are not getting through this before I have to go to work. Our relationship with the company that puts out slop on everything.
Watching from the shadows.
Anyways, stood to
When
the
we were
test
at
of
our
time.
weakest.
Yeah, wow, what a shock.
They came out into the light. We feared for our lives.
Fucking...
We should have feared for our souls instead.
And then they're also terrible at managing their IPs.
The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule.
Like, Digimon is one of the most mismanaged IPs in all of gaming.
to turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though.
I'm sorry I had to turn down the quality, by the way. It was just starting to lag the system. It was starting to lag the window, so I'm like, oh, I gotta turn this down.
Their worst nightmare.
What is this? I'm assuming it's Blood of Dawn Walker, given they showed the title before going into it.
Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all.
Okay, but how does it play? What's the gameplay cycle? Is it Souls-like? Also, most of this shit's not coming out till next year.
World premiere.
Oh, see, now this is more my cup of tea. Huh? Rabbits? Huh? Huh? Super Meat Boy. Yo, Super Meat Boy in 3D. Oh, we'll get to it if I don't keep getting distracted. The latest I can stream is till 11:30. So we have a little we should be able to barely get to it if I don't get stun locked again.
Watch your back, Yakumo.
Techno, Team Ninja,
You're a wanted criminal.
DOA.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon myself. It's my mission. My duty as a Raven Ninja.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
Doesn't move aside self-dunk. That's fucked up.
This is it.
Sayori.
Ryu, there's something I need your help with.
Ryu? Huh? Ninja Gaiden? Is it?
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Oh, it's sure. Ninja Gaiden 4. On my birthday? God damn. Oh no. Oh no, not Bethesda. Indiana Jones.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you crazy?
This is where it starts.
I haven't seen hardly anything.
Beneath the streets of Rome.
The only things I've seen are the
Enter the
Persona
city
4
of
remake and Sonic Crossroads. That's all. Those are the only things that I've seen anything about.
Bring it back.
I've been dodging everything else.
Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Because I wanted to watch these on stream. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, the Order of Giants. This one annoys me. September 4th. I mean, it's Bethesda. It's probably going to be an absolute shit show at launch.
World premiere.
Just make a new game, you twats. But that costs money.
はるか昔、この国に輪廻の獣が現れた。
So to making the DLC.
輪廻の獣は汚れを吐き。
I just assume DLC that's sold is just parts of the finished game lopped off and sold. Wait, Game Freak? Hold the fuck up! Oh yeah, that is Game Freak. It's running at 5 fucking FPS. Doing intense scenes. Hold the fuck up. Game Freak Souls-like? It looks like a Souls-like to me.
人類は滅亡を待つのみ。
Is it a Souls, an action, or a Monster Hunter? I don't see why it can't be all three.
封じ後エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
I feel like Beast of Reincarnation is Game Freak trying to say, hey, we can do more than just Pokemon. And hopefully Xbox is giving them time to cook. And just letting them make the game. Because I think that's the two major problems with Scarlet and Violet. And I'm probably going to get a lot of shit for saying this on stream. Is that one, development time was split with Legends Arceus. So resources are already stretched thin. Two, Pokemon Company probably pressured them to put it out for a holiday release. Because they have such a strict release schedule that they, for some reason, have said, you need to stick to this. Because there's little things in Scarlet and Violet that tell you that they still enjoy making the games and they're putting stuff in for the players. It really didn't help that the Switch one is underpowered for the type of game that they wanted Scarlet and Violet to be. And you can see it on the Switch too. Like, it's very clear on the Switch too that it just needed more hardware power, and it needed more time to cook. Like, it probably needed, I'd say, at least another 6 months before release.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine, because they sweep their filth down to us.
Get your paper in! Who's for a paper?
Yeah, 18. Ooh.
Here's to playing in the mud.
Exile entertainment.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
The
It
shark.
ain't for the spineless.
To keep your filthy pickers off me!
And it's
The
sure
stuffed
as shite
doll,
ain't for the
okay.
decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime!
Oh, I actually played Harmonite. That was a lot of fun.
I have been burgled!
Lord Griswick. Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill? We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit. They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall. Yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
Oh,
With a
interesting.
mustache. No, larger.
I see.
Quite
Oh
fashionable.
no.
That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got
Oh
my good
no.
side this time.
A character creator I can spend an hour in? That's not good.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? Right? Like,
And dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy!
There.
a lot of people compare this to BioShock, but it reminds me of a different game that I cannot remember the name of. I think people compare it to BioShock because of the aesthetic.
Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no! I'll hurt you, you fucking meatsack! I'll leave you with a pissing pad of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Dishonored.
Take this thing into the
Yeah, I could
crucible
see it. I
and
could see
melt
it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
I don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
Oh, please tell me I can use them 1811.
Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time. And if they can rewrite history, they can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time.
the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell you, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits
Does
got
have
the
that
gun.
vibe. I like the time altering mechanic. That I think makes it very interesting. Clockwork Revolution.
Now let me alone and piss off!
Our creative teams are dedicated to bringing players award-winning, record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox Game Studios. All of our teams...
Very fascinating that they went with Diablo and not Overwatch. I think that's very interesting.
Teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content than ever before. From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the
Chicken
Fallout TV series
Jockey.
broke records and brought millions of players into the game.
Chat, I really want to watch the Japanese dub of the Minecraft movie because it's Akiyama's voice actor. And I just want to hear Akiyama say chicken jockey.
We have more projects in the works
And sing the
as
Lava
gaming
Chicken
continues
song.
to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year.
Hello, tracking?
You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
I will not be watching the Outer Worlds 2 Direct.
World premiere.
Which is probably good because I'll have to cut this for time. Pretty sure.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast! With new flexible legs, the yoke-girth action figure can ride anything!
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to
Formerly
dedicate a
evil
statue of
company,
the 4
okay.
teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
Aha!
You gotta
This
keep them
summer.
separated.
Alright, you have the Offspring for your trailer. That's good. Hi, Vala. I'm probably not going to. I'm probably not going to get this because of your proximity to bugs, and I have entomophobia. Hi, Vala. I kind of want nothing to do with bugs. Certainly big bugs I want nothing to do with.
The predecessor. ND3500.
Releases on my birthday? Hell yeah.
Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
Ooh, Bloober Team, okay. That might not be good, but we'll see. Because Bloober Team was the ones that did the Silent Hill 2 remake, right? They're like huge spiders. Yeah, I'm good.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area.
Seasons of the Worm Cult. That's nice. Happy for the ESO players. Not my thing. I don't have the time to commit to MMOs anymore. Penny. Okay.
Mayday! Mayday! Hold one to mission control. We're falling! Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Whoa.
Brienne, you sacrificed everything for a new world, to save mankind. And I'll always love you for that.
See, this is my type of game. A game where I can just explore around. Have a vague destination, but just kind of go around. Or at least it appears to be somewhat open, at least.
Thomas, wherever you are, I'll find you.
Feeling it. It explores one of my irrational fears. Being stranded on a planet by myself. So, the thing about irrational fears is they usually have a rational root cause. Is that, yeah, they sometimes have a rational root cause. Game in collaboration with the European Space Agency. Interesting. Well, now I'm curious.
World premiere.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a shock, having never met your real father, but he left you this hotel in his will. It's been in your family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand.
Oh, is it Deadass called the Grand?
Every room used to be in such high demand. Your wish I'll command here at the Grand.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do some renovations. Would you like some help with that?
Oh no, not a Clippy style assistant.
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you could pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
See, this is my kind of speed.
They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will wicker man your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking bad. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
What? Did you want Control meets Power Wash Sim? There are no ghosts at the Grand. Coming to Steam, yes! No demos, but that's okay.
There are as many gods in the world as there are stars in the heavens. And when we need their help, they send us a hero. Who would have guessed the defender of my homeland could be my daughter?
She unlocked the heavenly spear. But is she worthy?
Japanese pantheon, interesting. I thought that was Himiko at the beginning. Nice atheist talking point. Right, like. Age of Mythology, Heavenly Spear.
If the Heavenly Spear is mine.
Interesting. TV.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가?
Korea?
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정 정치 집단의 이익을 저해한다면
Is it Korean or Chinese? I can't tell.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때
Korean.
자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
It's a primary stealth. Is it like a two-player?
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가?
No, because the HUD's not split.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태. 지정태.
Mudan. I need to see more.
World premiere.
E ora olaiem loite fativi. Novo. Ilo? Te kemaite mana. Muite unanite waiora. Dia. Novo tu alibemo iwa lotaname.
I'm falling asleep.
Ona utalima. Diefema.
Trying not to.
Teonami.
I've also just been really tired lately. But I'm trying to stream as much as I can this month because I'm doing a fundraiser. Put this a bit. I mean, the problem is just like nothing seems interesting. There's just nothing is seeming interesting in this. You know, like that's the problem. I've wishlisted 2 games, I think, in 44 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, not Bethesda again. Oh, Fallout 76.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting today?
See for yourself.
Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this.
There is nothing quite like fish caught and gutted out of the river and cooked maybe an hour after it's caught. There's nothing quite like that. That's about as fresh fish as you can get.
You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable
Like the
garden.
previous one. I'm
And
just not...
nothing warms
I
the
like, I
heart
have Fallout
like a
4 in
neighborhood
my
cookout.
library.
Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking
I
back
still haven't
and
played it.
sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Gone fishing. Okay. Enough.
World premiere.
Eh? Oh, solo leveling. You enjoyed Fallout 4 whenever you played? Okay. It's just that there's other games I'd rather play, that's all. Solo leveling looks inside co-op. That's fine, just give me my 2 cents. No, I'm just... Like, I'm not criticizing you. It's just, there's other games that I've wanted to play more. I'd like to play it eventually. World premiere. Well, this is cute. cheap. Oh, it's like a little Pokemon, like. It's like if Pokemon and Genshin had a child. Shame it's exclusive on Xbox.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say
Oh my
thanks
God.
to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony.
Wow, they really got Tony Hawk to actually do this. That's wild. But like, to your point there, Nightmare, like, it's not that I don't want to play Fallout 4 or that I don't like it. It's in my library. Like, I just need to get around to it. It's just every time I think I would get
Hawk's Pro
close
Skater
to
3
being
and
where I
4
could
a few months
play
ago.
it.
These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world. And that
But like more than that, like we're gonna be tied up with Pokemon for a good long while. Because we still have Y, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, and Ultra Sun to play. Like, we're gonna be tied up for a while. On that front. Pirate Yakuza, I think we're getting close to the end of the main story. So we might be able to free up something there soon. But we'll see. Tony Hawk from popular game Tony Hawk Skater Man. Exactly.
to me and the team.
I can't
wait
believe
for
it.
you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters,
I wasn't offended.
and
I
more.
was
You
just
can
saying when
enjoy
I
it
liked
all
it
with
out.
your friends
Whenever I
with up
play.
to 8 players
Okay.
in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater
wanna
3
make
and 4
sure.
officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Oh God. Captured on PC. I've only played Tony Hawk a couple times. It was back in the day, like on the PlayStation. Said before, I'll say it again. I wish I could enjoy these games again. Oh shit. Not sure if it's the games or me. Hey yo. Doom guy. Can we talk about this? This is coming to Switch and Switch. This is coming to Switch 1. Which is crazy. Something changed and they just don't click anymore. Not sure if it's the games or just me. Sometimes you just grow out of games. I feel like I've gotten that way with like Crazy Taxi. Like when I play it, like I have it in my Steam library, and when I play it, I don't know, it's just not clicking. It just doesn't click with me anymore. Sometimes that happens over time. And that's okay. Boba Fett and Sim one of the Tony Hawk games. That's silly.
World premiere.
Oh shit, world premiere. Tarot? A tarot skill tree? Interesting. Med check. Take them if you need to. Devil. I'm very curious about the tarot system here, like... Because it's not just the major arcana, it's the minor arcana too. At Fate's End. I'd like to see more, but I am gonna go ahead and put it on my wish list. Experience the groundbreaking original. Okay, so it's a remake or something. Is this Gears of War? That is extremely bold of them to say that Gears of War changed gaming forever. Like, what?
Look who decided to show up.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Looks like they upgraded. Nausea, baby! Let's do this.
I mean, it looks nice. I'll give them that, but... They are so overselling this by saying it changed gaming forever. Gears of War Reloaded. That's wild. That's wild to say it changed gaming forever. World premiere.
My friend plays the recorder better. Hey,
I
fuck your
thank
friend.
you for the raid. That's P4. Bum, 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 bum. Persona 4 Revival. So, I'm gonna give a little insight here on why it's called Revival. In Japan, revival is typically the term used, and in television in general, revival is typically the term used when an IP is brought back. King of the Hill is a good recent one in the US. And given the television theming of, given the television aspect of Persona 4, Persona 4 Revival is the appropriate term here. But it's coming to Steam, so we'll get to play this on PC. It's not up on PC yet. It's not up on Steam yet. Discovering the SGF trailers. More like getting around to it. More like getting around to it. That's why my stream title has snails in it. I actually prefer doing like Nintendo Directs and stuff, and I'm actually gonna go over here to talk for a little bit. I actually prefer doing like Nintendo Directs and stuff on VODs. Because it's easier for me because then I can just pause it if I want to talk about something. I don't have to hold on my thoughts until after the stream. I can just pause it, talk about what I want to talk about, and then go back to it. Makes sense. It also is like typically like these air at times that are just inconvenient for me to stream it live. Like I think Xbox, was it Xbox or PC? It was at like 3 p.m. I'm at work at that time. I can't stream that. So I just queued it up and then it's like, okay, I'll get to watching it on stream. You know? Yeah, it gets me some extra just chatting hours, so I'm not that upset. But yeah, welcome Raiders. Let me get you the other shout out. Some conferences were at 4 a.m. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Hearthstone, nice. How did it go today? Were you winning? And to be honest, it happens. It be like that sometimes. Okay. It be like that sometimes.
Smugglers League is always there. But you won't see us. You won't hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted.
Yo, rare?
As smugglers, we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune.
Barely got MMR today.
Stealing, of
Got
course,
thrown a
is
bit
always
by
an option.
RNG. That's it? Yeah. Had days like that on Mario Kart.
The job done.
Like I had one day on Mario Kart. Pirates. Hey, do we want to play another pirate game?
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League.
Jesus.
You're paying for that.
Smugglers and Sea of Thieves, Smugglers and Tide. Aw, damn, it's a Sea of Thieves thing. Damn it. I was hoping it'd be its own thing.
World premiere.
Whoa, hold the fuck up.
Hope you're not in a hurry because northbound is backed up all the way to 18th Street. And the southbound ain't looking much better.
This is ridiculous.
I love this animation style.
You're here, but it's right.
Order up. Always is when it's pirates.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
What the hell? Invincible? Invincible game? Always is when it's pirates. Yeah. I guess I should have expected it, but like, I really want another pirate game. 'Cause I had way too much fun with Pirate Yakuza. With the pirate side of Pirate Yakuza.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you.
Yo, an invincible 2D fighter? That should be sick. Three versus yo.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
That should be sick. Fighting games aren't my thing, but that should be pretty sick. Wait is almost over. Now what? Hello? Tracking? Oh, is it the last part of... Oh, it's the last part of FF7 Remake.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save you now.
FF7 now on Xbox. How the times have changed.
The flames are around, and they burn as one. Come to me, Ifrit!
Valisthea cannot
16.
endure a second claim upon her being, but she may yet be saved by you.
Oh yeah. World premiere. Nanikore. This is a peculiar little game. Oh, it is coming to Steam. The Psychonauts devs explains everything about this trailer. Yeah, you know what? Honestly,
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the
That's
next
crazy.
Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly, making Team Meat's modern classic platformer into 3D. Square Enix, bringing more of the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy franchise to our players.
chat. Have you played the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, and with a free trial that includes the award-winning Heavensward and Stormblood expansions up to level 70 with no limit on playtime?
And Team Ninja, returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally
Balatro,
handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library.
Yes, great use of whatever hardware is in there by playing Balatro
With you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform and in our games than ever, thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that Obsidian is delivering this year. Immediately after Showcase, our Direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at The Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today. But before we get into the Direct, we have a final world premiere.
Okay.
Enjoy.
World premiere.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason. Menendez.
I don't want another fucking Call of Duty. Oh, I hate when devs do this. Oh, this is gonna be such a big, exciting game, and it's fucking Call of Duty. Even worse, like, it's Black Ops. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just burnt out on Call of Duty. I don't know. Like, there are some interesting games that I want to know more about, but they don't have demos, and they're all like not coming out till next year anyway. 10 hours of story tops. Oh yeah, the famously narrative heavy series Call of Duty Black Ops. But this is good. Like, this actually, between yesterday and today, like, this actually got some stuff onto my wish list for, like, the back half of this year and, like, early part of next year. So we still have the future game show, but that's like 2.5 hours. I love this song. You know what game series I like? Battlefield Bad Company. I'm just tired of arena shooters. Like I've been I've been inundated with arena shooters since I was a kid. It's been nonstop because there was Medal of Honor, SOCOM, now there's Call of Duty. Like it's just arena shooter after arena shooter after arena shooter, and I'm just burnt out on them, man. This is such a great rant for me to go on because if you're watching live, it's me ranting with Nenichi singing in the background. If you're watching on the VOD, well, I believe I have Spotify audio set to mute on VOD. Hyper Nenichi! But, maybe we'll do State of Play Friday. I haven't decided yet. Because that's like, I think that's like 5 hours. Come on. No, I didn't want to fucking do that. I said search PlayStation State of Play. There we go. Oh, they cut it down to an hour. Okay. So maybe I'll just take tomorrow off. So I've streamed 3 days in a row, and I'd like to have a morning off where I can just relax. So I think what we'll do. I think what we'll do is tomorrow I'll be off. Friday instead of Yakuza, because I was originally going to play Yakuza on Friday and actually do some main story. I think instead we'll do future game show and state of play. And that will get me all caught up on future game show stuff or Summer Games Fest stuff. Oh. Our Bright Parade. Anyway, let me go over here. You know who we haven't gone to see in a hot minute is Felly. Felly is a very, very long time friend of mine. I have known them for a very, very long time. So let's go say hi. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I know I'm fucking slow as shit getting these, watching like the Summer Games Fest stuff, but it's just the way my schedule worked out. So told you what's gonna go on rest of this week. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I need to talk about? next week, I think we're kind of gonna get back to our regular schedule. So that'll be good. We'll kind of get back to Moemon, Yakuza, and something else. I'm definitely gonna have a demo day. I'm definitely gonna have a game demo day on maybe on Wednesday. We can do like demos. Thank you all so much. I will see you Friday here, and I will see you around Discord later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.